ready for a start. And here we go. Back into race 2 for this class. And it's brought to you by Ctas Live, and it's the Clubman's class. Quite a diverse lot. We've got a great start out there in the front on that Aprilia. We've got Boydie's bike into second place with Dave on it. So we've got David Hamilton out in front. Oof, there's a big push. Up into third place. Oh, and here we go, Sand. Yeah. Keep it going, buddy. Scoots off into the kiddie litter and hopefully won't need a hand to get out of there by those marshals. Look, the marshals want to help. They've been waiting all night last night to get in there and do their job. Great save there, buddy. We'll see where they can make their way back to. Here we go, it's 57, just Andy Harper. What a great start on that Aprilia RSV4 1000 from David Hamilton out there on Boydie's thing. Puteline sponsored, Super Duke 690. And in third place we've got Stephen Manning. Fourth place we've got Josh Keeling. Fifth place is Aaron Lowe. Sixth place Dave Sawyer. Seventh place is James Devlin. Eighth place is Carlos Goldsworthy. And ninth place is David Jensen. I'm joined back is Jacob Strout. Caleb, sorry. So why did you join back here with Jacob Strout? Why did you miss that one and have to start from pit row?
Oh, well, I got a little friend, my brother Jesse. He's quite little and he can't start his bike by himself. So I was starting his bike and then let him go and he stalled it right and there was like 30 seconds left. So I had to start his bike for him and then he jumped on and he made it and I didn't. So
I'm feeling very close to you at the moment. That's a very kind thing to do. Have you ever helped your brother before?
I did his homework for him once, but he paid me for that. So other than that, no.
That was a great ride, mate. From left it right till the end, standard Strouty thing.
Always turn up late, that's us. But yeah, had a good move into the second last corner and Chris got me back. But those white lines were pretty slippery, but yeah, I think he missed the gear count for the last straight, so it helped me a little bit.
Reminded me a whole lot of Mitch Rees, your hero, eh?
Oh yeah, the good looking one, that's
And back to the race, we've got Andy Harper still sitting out in front from David Hamilton, Stephen Manning, Josh Keeling, Aaron Lowe. In sixth is Dave Sawyer. Seventh is James Devlin. Eighth is Carlos Goldsworthy. And ninth is David Jensen. Bit of a smaller field, this one. Seems to be a bit spread out, quite diverse.
Yeah, it's a lot different from the first race. I think Carlos Goldsworthy's got his bike's not firing on all cylinders. He was up in fourth last race, back down to eighth. So a bit unfortunate for him, but yeah, the race goes on.
Huge field in your class, eh? 23 riders out there. Man, it's action-packed. I think you got pulled out of the pits, and I think you had 7 or 8 before the first 3 corners.
I think it was 16 on the first lap, but it was definitely, I don't realize there was that many people on the field until I was passing all of them, but it was not the funnest way to do things, but yeah, not the easiest way to count the riders in your field, but it was definitely a struggle, definitely a struggle.
So these are the two sort of classes, eh? The Clubman's class, if you've got a bit of a bigger bike and you're a bigger guy, you'd be looking at going into Clubman's and getting into racing. But then the 250, if you're a little young fella and you're trying to get into it, you'd be looking for your class, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So the lightweight class is a really good class for younger riders trying to sort of get into it. It's really good because there's a lot of diversity in our class of some new guys today who are just learning how to ride, and they've still got a lot of people to battle with. There's a lot of other people in our class that are young riders coming through. So and then there's the other end of the field where there's people in our class who've been there a while and it's really there for their trophies, I guess.
Now you missed Oh, Carlos scoot off. He just saved it, man. He took a big dive. He got up into third place, and he just little bit of dirt tracking there, but he saved it. He's pulled back on, and he is pushing on.
Yeah, not the best to go off the track twice one weekend. That doesn't always help your progress towards the front. But yeah, the track's not very grippy at the moment. Had a lot of moments in the last race. Could have been easily in the gravel just watching. But no, luckily he stayed on.
In two, or or in the last corner, where are you having these problems? Where's the patching?
Yeah, well, the turn one's really not so grippy. It's sort of on the exit. I'm losing both the front and the rear. Turn two's the rear. Turn four's front and rear. Turn five's the rear. And turn six, front's pretty dodgy, but the rear's pretty bad coming out. The rear out of turn nine. The last couple of corners, the front's pretty bad going in, and then coming out's the rear. So
Yeah, the whole track, eh?
yeah, turn three's all right, I think. And the front straight's not too bad.
So no changes here, and doing pretty good lap time, eh, Andy Harper? He's in the 120s. That's pretty good. That's like 3 seconds faster than you were doing.
Well, I got into the 18s, but he was doing 21s in the last race, so it's always it's what Clemens is about, just improving yourself, just racing yourself, and just trying to get better. Just you and the track.
That's what I've noticed today, eh? Pretty good lap times. Cold meeting, boom. Like those boys were sitting in your class, they were sitting at 22s and stuff. So you just dropped it straight down to 18s and went after them. But they responded and came on as well, eh? We've got the white flag out there.
Right. Yeah, we got to write it down at turn 7. He's all right. Picked up the bike, just the typical, almost everyone does every lap. Wash out there at turn 7. Just going a bit hot, just losing the front brake. Not what you want to see, but luckily Ryler's all right, getting his bike out of the way, doing a good job.
And Carlos has continued on with his progress through the field after his little skirmish off into the kitty litter.
Yeah, Carlos can sympathise with the rider down. No, he's gone down the exact same place. But yeah, again, the marshals at Hamilton doing a great job, just giving the riders a fair warning that there's a rider down in front of them, just take some extra caution.
It's an interesting night. I got to spend with them last night. What a great bunch of guys. We couldn't be doing this without these marshals and stuff that come along and give their own time, and they get lunch and a little bit of pocket money and some accommodation and stuff like that. So, but there's a bit of a group of them that sort of get together, and they're pretty professional.
Yeah, they're a well looked after bunch. The Hamilton Motorcycle Club do a great job supporting them, and they're a great bunch of guys. The marshals, that they all have a sort of set list of people that just to every meeting, and they've got the great training, and they know what's going on. So it's probably a really good bunch of marshals that you probably wouldn't get anywhere else in New Zealand.
And we're last lap, eh?
Oh, it's Josh Kelling that went down out of second place, so not the best into his day, but he was riding really well. So unfortunately, not going to finish this one as Josh.
David Hamilton would be very happy to come through and pick that one up.
Yeah, and here it did second, and Stephen Mannering up to third as well.
And looks like we're joined by Turbo Tonsils himself. He's come down for a little look at some pretty horrible commentating that's going along. Came through, and there goes David Hamilton for his second race, and he's picked up a second place. Thanks to everyone falling off. Stephen Manning in third, Aaron Lowe 4. And what a great response to his little bit of kitty litter there is Carlos Goldsworthy scooting through. What a great ride, coming up onto the back of Aaron Lowe there. Dave Sawyer scooting through there, pick up 6th place. Dave Jansen coming through there in 7th place. Sponsored by Bike Talk. Pirelli